Ready. Blue ready. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. There we go.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a career.
And that is the number to focus in on, because oftentimes we talk about where do they rank all time. We're not there yet. He's not knocking on the top 10 or the top 20, but over 7,000 yards in a career, fantastic.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Saquon Barkley running right. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Ready. Blue ready. Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike, flip. Hey. 5 on the 50.
Now on 2nd and 13. Winston. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 30. 10. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. Defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism, because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on.
Fine. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one, that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Winston eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you, because it seems to be working pretty well.
He goes full extension, and he's got it. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
Well, that kind of catch is supposed to pay off with at least a first down, isn't it?
Instead, he'll just add it to his highlight reel, but they don't pick up the first.
Yeah, he gets the yardage, he gets the catch, but now they have a decision to make.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Fielded at the 20. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now a run with Cook. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Brissett. Throw left side complete. It's Norris. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Check 43. Watch the eye. Check. Wide. Get wide. Hey, check. Eddie Wilson. Check 24. Check 3.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Brissett. Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. On the ground, it's Cook. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He was brought down by Avery Williamson. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Giants' 27-yard line.
Motion.
From the 27, Brissett. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script, I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board.
Even.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Let's go, defense. Let's go. Here we go, even. Let's go.
This is Homer. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
And Barkley did not get there. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Let's go, D.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now Saquon Barkley, and he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
It's our time. It's our time. Hey, let's get it first. Let's go.
On second down, here's Barkley. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Winston finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Fourth down, Winston. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, New York.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Here we go.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Barkley on first down, running into a wall as he's stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there defensively to clamp down, because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
Go. Hey, 5 on 50. 5 on 50. Tighten up. Easy. Go. Mike 51.
Here's Winston. Steps away to his left. For a big guy, Jameis sure can move. Did a nice job there picking up the first down with his legs. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll try to throw now. Winston. This will be caught by Brown. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 10 yards, good for a giant first down.
It's a gain of 10.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On second down, Barkley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On third down, Winston. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. A.J. Brown, his second touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that will shave one more off this lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
31's the mic. Check.
From the 22, Brissett. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. On 2nd and 7, Brissett open here, Adam Thielen. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. On first down, Cook trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll try to throw now. Brissett. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 36. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 36. On the carry, it's Cook. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
31's the mic. Hey, watch them. Go.
Brissett. They still can't get him. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down.
31's the mic. Watch the slant. 31's the mic. What?
To throw is Brissett. He gets it to Brown, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 12-yard line.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Back to the ground, Cook. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Brissett. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch out.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
4th down.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Now Brissett on 4th down. And it's caught. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And now where are they going to mark him here? Well, they say he did get back to the 1-yard line, but that could have easily been 2 points the other way.
2nd and
10.
Out of his end zone, Winston over the middle here to Brown. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. 17 yards and a Giant first down. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Working out of the gun, Winston. Open man right side is Ingram. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Giants with possession of the football, but needing points as we start quarter number 4. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Showing up. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 8 there on the first down play.
The tackle made back at the 37.
51 to Mike, boy, 51. Easy. Wait. That's baby shot. Trump. 51 to Mike. Yo. Let's go.
Throwing on second and long. Winston. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Hey, alert 3. 51, Mike, 51. Wait, you ain't doing nothing today.
Third and long for Winston. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's fourth down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
51 yards on the punt there. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over first and 10. They start the drive with Cook. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. They run it again with Cook. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that's going to lead to a third down. To throw, Brissett. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. What a difference a week makes. 5 interceptions in their last game. Here we are, fourth quarter. He's played mistake-free football.
And I'm sure that we can look back on the past week and say, okay, he spent time in the film room and they worked on his mechanics. Sometimes it's just your team believing in you, your coaching staff believing in you, and you relax and play to your potential. And he's doing that in this game.
Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
31's the mic. Big series right here. So we got to step it up. 31's the mic. Hey, check.
A second down throw for Brissett. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dexter Lawrence, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. The Vikings on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be third and a mile. Here's Brissett. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Staying open.
Fourth down, Brissett. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position.
After the play is a turnover on downs.
Ready. Black 25 behind. You can't block me. 30. Here we go.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They go play action. Winston. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Banjo. 51's the mic. I can't believe they let you play. No, Mike 51. Mike 51. Hey, 5 on the 50. Let me go.
Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. This pass rush, they've been excellent all game long, and another example of it right there in the closing moment.
Not only with the pass rush, but how well they're coached, because if you don't quite get there and get to the quarterback, get your hands up into the passing lane and knock it away, as we just saw there.
Winston to throw for it on 4. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So they'd converted their first 2 fourth-down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that third one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Here's Brissett. And off his back foot, he'll heave this. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Here comes a big one as this crowd gets out making some noise. It's 3rd and short. He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Winston now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down.
Check 26. Come on. Sunday.
Now Winston. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hughes.
Well, they needed the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, but they're not going to get a shot at either. This is a great play here defensively, Brandon, and at a time that they sorely needed one. And that could be enough to help get them out of here with a victory.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Throwing, Brissett. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes on.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
So for the Vikings, they continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to 9-3, and they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, this loss cost them in the playoff chase as they fall back to 7-5 on the year. And they'll be back home next week for a date with the New York Jets. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks, Charles.
From Prada, rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Dying from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one.
Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down with the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top on the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throwed and blinded my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mad dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Knowing you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even.
Oh, I had to get back up.